Outside the Great Hall, the female Earthling crouched low and scanned the sky. I want to thank you for allowing me to stay aboard.
Shush.
I crouched behind her, trying my best to not be spotted by Charlie or anyone else for that matter. How do we get back to the ship without being spotted? She typed something into her wrist.
We don't have to. She'll come to us.
The ground beneath us rumbled. The large crowd turned their attention to the sky as the female Earthling ship drifted slowly above us. A few Jutsulki ran for cover, but most stared in awe. How will we get inside? A rope dropped from the ship and landed right in front of my face. The female Earthling twisted her arm around the dangled rope, then wrapped her other arm around my waist.
Going up?
We zipped high above the crowd. Those below pointed and waved. Faster and faster we went, until the rope came to an abrupt stop halfway up, followed by loud clangs and smoke from inside the ship.
The winch burnt out. Hold on, we're going for a ride.
As the female Earthling tightened her grasp on my shirt, I realized all that held me from plummeting into the crowd below was a few poorly sewn buttons. And as the ship took a hard right turn, one of those buttons popped off, then another button, and another, until one button strained to hold the weight of my entire body. I am slipping! The last button tore from my shirt, and I plummeted fast towards the crowd below. I braced my arms as I smacked into the crowd, taking out 6 or so Jutsulki as I hit the ground. Wait! Wait! I yelled into the sky. The ship circled above, then drifted out of view. I worried the female Earthling would leave me behind, but the roar of the engines told me otherwise. The ship glided out from behind Big Ben and steadied itself above the crowd. I scooped up an unclaimed wig and frantically waved it in the air, hoping she would spot me. Here I am! The female Earthling leaned out from the ship's cargo bay door and aimed a large gun directly at me.
Don't move!
Jutsulki screamed and ran for cover as her eyes dropped behind the scope. A large, clear bubble squeezed out from the end of the barrel, floated towards the crowd, then engulfed me. I stood as still as possible as I drifted silently over the mob, finally coming to rest in the belly of her ship. The female Earthling walked over and popped the bubble with her curved blade.
You owe me a drift bubble.
The ship cleared the crowd, shot over the ocean, then out of the atmosphere, leaving my home planet in the distant dark of space. I was glad we left without causing too much chaos, and very thankful the female Earthling did not kill anyone. She also received a transmission card, 2 if you count the one I hid in my boot. And I was back on board the ship. As I collected my thoughts, Rusty rolled into the room holding a small white towel.
To wipe yourself off, sir. You are perspiring heavily.
Oh, thank you, Rusty.
Are you in need of anything else, sir?
No, I'm fine. Rusty's eyes lit up, then faded.
It appears your speech pattern has changed.
Has it?
You have used the contraction I'm in place of I am.
Huh. I suppose I have.
A change in one's speech pattern is a form of adaptation to one's new surroundings. It is a way to blend in, sir.
I handed the towel back to Rusty and took a long look around the cargo bay. Blending into my surroundings.
Welcome back, sir.